Dentsply Implants introduces the latest innovation in digital implant restorative solutions, available for all major implant systems. The new ATLANTIS abutment insertion guide is designed for easy location of the screw access hole and is currently the only 3D printed device that ensures the accuracy of orientation and installation of ATLANTIS abutments for single and multiple unit cement retained restorations. Try in just the guide to confirm accurate positioning. Simply remove, place the ATLANTIS abutment in the guide and align it to the implant and neighboring teeth. Tighten the abutment screw with light finger force. The abutment can then be torqued either before or after removing the guide. However, leaving the guide in place can help keep the tissue retracted during crown preparation. It can also be easier to torque the abutment, as the soft tissue is less likely to interfere. Cover the abutment screw head, fill the screw access hole, and cement the final restoration to the ATLANTIS abutment.
The ATLANTIS abutment insertion guide helps me save time while achieving precision in the abutment insertion process. While the process of placing an abutment may appear simple, implant depth and soft tissue resistance often makes the process time-consuming, awkward, and imprecise. In aesthetic areas in particular, where implants should be 3 millimeters apical to the cemento-enamel junction and often is more to adjacent teeth, it can be difficult to visualize the exact angulation of the implant and the path of insertion. Abutment placement can be even more difficult in posterior sites, especially where vertical dimension is limited and where manipulating abutments and drivers. What I like is the guides are engineered with just enough friction to carry the abutment in place and ensure secure handling. This means there is less of a chance of the patient swallowing the abutment. For years, laboratory technicians have made an effort to fabricate accurate acrylic abutment seating guides, but they've been limited by the technique and the characteristics of the materials. Oftentimes, these lab-produced guides, they don't seat accurately, they may be very thick on the occlusal surface, requiring long drivers, and in general, are not uniform in thickness and tension. These limitations make it hard to achieve consistent friction needed for a reliable engagement of the abutment to the guide, and this is really critical. This is particularly important when the path of insertion is inaccurate. It can result in misalignment, which can cause stress between the abutment and the implant interface. The ATLANTIS insertion guides help to ensure an accurate path of insertion from the beginning of the process, which can contribute to overall treatment success and quality of care.
Using the ATLANTIS abutment scan data from the patented ATLANTIS VAD, Virtual Abutment Design Software, ATLANTIS abutment insertion guides are designed to match the abutment margins. This allows each abutment to be ideally positioned for final placement. In comparison to manually produced guides, the computer-controlled cleaning process used for ATLANTIS abutment insertion guides ensures that all wax support material and any remaining uncured raw material is consistently removed. Some additional features include the eyelet on the guide, which allows for a piece of dental floss to be attached for more predictable handling. For easy reference, each guide is printed with an A for ATLANTIS and the last digits of the case number.
As with ATLANTIS abutments themselves, digital technology elevates the standards of design and manufacturing to provide improved, predictable, and consistent abutment insertion guides. In my experience, the ATLANTIS abutment insertion guide often reduces the time of insertion by 50%. More importantly, it makes the process simple, quick, and accurate. And this is why we order an ATLANTIS abutment insertion guide with every ATLANTIS case.